Hi everyone, it's Sarah Jane here and I'm bringing you another blog, Chrissy and Mr Jones, what we can learn from their relationship wreck.
Me and Jimmy have that special bond.
I love her to death. That's who I want to be with. I want to have a family with you. I want to chill out, settle down.
I don't think right now is the time for babies. Are you okay with that?
Not at all.
Are you prepared to never be a mother?
We gotta try something different.
I don't have to be here. I'm here because I believe that it can get better.
I'm just not ready. I'm not ready yet.
Chrissy and Mr Jones. New series premieres Monday, September 24th at 9:30. Only on VH1.
Okay, far be it from me to get into people's business, but if you're going to make a reality show, you obviously want people to comment on your lives. Right. And the first point I want to make is that I believe they're trying to enjoy the intimacy and the benefits of marriage without the commitment. I just can't believe that such a strong, independent woman can end up being someone's accessory, someone's second thought, someone's, I don't know. I don't care how much money he has. Girl, where is your self-respect? You act like a really big, tough girl. I can fight the world and I'm doing me, just me and my man, and you're crying on the other side of your face because you want to settle down and have a family and he's not in that headspace. And I thought to myself, how did you end up here? Because I'm sure you didn't have dreams of being in this position. And like I said, money don't make a difference if you're not happy. Interesting. I feel that Chrissy is very insecure. And it's an unnecessarily drama-filled relationship. Of course it's played up to the camera, but I don't think it's that far from the truth. There's acting and then there's, no, he actually is like that. He actually is at the studio all the time. Okay, so I'm going to refer to my phone quite a lot because I made notes on this stuff, okay? Second thing I need to say is whatever stopped them getting married for 8 years or 6 years, if you want to give a couple years just to get to know the person and see if you're compatible or whatever, whatever stopped them getting married for 8 years will torpedo their marriage if it ever does happen. I'm quite confident in saying that because it seems to me they don't communicate very well. They take advice from Emma Bustamante. Why, Chrissy? Why? Okay, so what season exactly are they in? Christian women. What season are they in? They're neither single really, but they're not married. So what is this middle ground that some of you get caught up in? What is that? I get courtship because I believe and subscribe in courtship. But how do you end up 8 years with a man that don't want to marry you? My God. How does that happen? I don't believe in cohabitation. No. I don't believe in sex before marriage. No. I don't believe you can play being husband and wife. It's not a joke. It's either you're in or you're out. What we try to do is make some middle stage and try to say, okay, we'll take some benefits from marriage, we'll live together, we'll sleep together, we'll have children, but then we still have the back door open because technically we're not married, so we can still la 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 la. And people will argue and say, well, they're just as committed. If you really are that committed, what's a license really gonna cost you? You got so much money dripping with bling and you can't afford to get yourself a tux and get yourself down to the courthouse. What I believe is that real love is about peace, security, trust, vulnerability, selfless giving, patience and forgiveness. I have not seen any of these things demonstrated in their relationship. Chrissy even admitted that she has lost some of her identity and her progress in her own life has been hindered. My sisters, that is my worst nightmare, to see untapped, unfulfilled potential being wasted due to a relationship. What is that about? You're too talented. You're too gifted not to do what you were born to do. How can you lose your identity in a man? It's not worth it. It really isn't worth it. I'm actually speechless, and that takes a lot for me to be speechless. Problem is, she has invested her most valuable resource that she owns. She has sewed into him, poured herself out into a man. Her most valuable, precious, expensive resource that is non-redeemable, non-exchangeable. You can't buy it, you can't borrow it, and that's time. Ladies, you have a finite amount of time in your life. Think very carefully how you're going to spend it. Unlike out of time, it can't be I've got more time. It don't work quite like that. When the clock strikes, you're out of this planet. Whether we get raptured or whether we die, we only got a finite amount of time, and you should not be wasting it. I have to put this out there again. The choices you make today affect how you live tomorrow. Don't end up in Chrissy's time warp. Don't end up in a space where you're like, I can't move forward, because she knows what she wants to do, but she can't do it. She feels very held back, very burdened down. There are some dramas in life that you cannot avoid, because God promised us in Job that the man born to a woman, his days will be short and full of trouble. Yes, it said that. Yes, God promised us tribulations. But there's some drama that you willingly choose when you make bad decisions. I want you guys to trust God with your love life. He is the author and finisher of our faith. Therefore, he can be the author and finisher of our love life. He is the most romantic being ever. He created romance. He knows what he's talking about. Look at the world that he designed for us to live in. We have the capacity to have such wonderful, fulfilling relationships that not only glorify God, but allows God to use your partnership, your relationship, to make a legacy that is going to positively impact this world. So think carefully. God will never choose and kind of void your free will, so you can do what he says or you can not do what he says. But you gotta think, is my relationship with this guy gonna fulfill me, leave me with no regrets, be a relationship that reflects the relationship between Jesus and the church? Is it going to encourage other people to get married? Is it going to be helpful to society? And also, you shouldn't be placing anyone in the place where God should be in your life. If someone can distort your identity, confuse you to a point that you doubt who you are, doubt what you're doing, and basically hold up your life, you're putting them in a place where God should be. And the Bible said you should worship none other than him. You shouldn't be any idols in your life, especially in the form of a man. So people, man, can't give you the happiness and the fulfillment or complete you, contrary to popular belief. Only God can do that. And I implore you, I beg you, I beseech you, please fall in love with God first. Before you even go into a relationship, once you fall in love with God, you're alright, because he will put everything else in order. Matthew 6:33, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all other things shall be added on to you. Yes, it shall. It's promised, and God keeps his promises. Chrissy may be loving the fame and the money and the big friends and the la 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 la, but all I see sometimes when I watch the show is a woman in pain. Yes, she's playing the ride or die chick. I'm gonna be there for you, Mr. Jones. But then there's being a fool. So girlfriend, don't be a fool. Take heart. Bye.